we're here with Tri-Pedal Reviews. I always encourage you to form your own opinion of the pedals that we review. I am just being honest on what my opinion is, what the pedal does great, and what the weaknesses are. I present you first with the sounds, then with my opinion, and also for those that like reading, a written blog post. A link to the post will be in the description. I encourage you to put in the research, watch as many videos as possible, whether mine or somebody else's, so you can make an informed decision. So today we are taking a look at the Uverbia by Screaminfx. The pedal I demoed is the very first Uverbia to feature a red LED. Screaminfx pedals are hand-built in Austin, Texas. Seth is the head of the company, and he will build you one of these with either red, blue, or white lighting, depending on your preference. Now, typically in my pedal reviews, I'll go through and adjust one knob on the pedal at a time, and play the same riff to let you see what the range of controls are. But with this particular pedal, I thought that way of demoing the pedal was rather pointless. The reason for this is that all the controls are very interactive with each other, especially when you are driving your amp with the pedal. Pretty much all controls can give you more volume or gain depending on where they are set at. It is super interesting to play around with, but if I would have sat here and cranked one knob without moving all the others, you would have been bored to death, and we would have been here all day. So in this demo, I opted to just pick some cool sample settings. I'll go ahead and put those settings up on the screen for those that are interested while I'm talking here. So let's quickly go through the controls. First, we have the dwell control, which controls the decay length of the reverb. We have the reverb control, which controls the amount of signal hitting the tank. We have the dry-wet control, which controls the ratio of your dry signal to your wet signal. When the control is dimed, you have fully wet. Gain controls the amount of overdrive given by what they call the Fender tube output driver, which is going to respond like a tube amplifier can overdrive your amp. Volume is the output volume of the pedal. Lastly, we have the snap switch. I view this as kind of a combination tone and overdrive switch. They call them gain profiles. I believe in the middle is the flattest EQ response, to the right has more treble, and to the left has more gain and treble. So what is my opinion of the Uverbia? I absolutely love it. In my eyes, of all the analog spring reverbs that I've tried up to this point, this one sounds the best and has the most range. I love that all the controls are so interactive. I find it easy to dial in sounds I want, but also complex in the interactions between the controls, if that makes any sense. Experimenting with subtle flavors you can get by tiny adjustments here is super rewarding. I love the overdrive you can get from it, and I absolutely love when everything is dimed and you play more subtle palm muted type riffs. It sounds awesome, nice and drippy. This can get crazy with feedback. Just because this pedal can get crazy doesn't mean that that is the only sound to be had in this pedal. It can also do very subtle things if you want it to. You can get very subtle, or you can dial in the wackiness. The choice is yours. This is a pedal that is going to cross multiple genres: rock, blues, jazz, country, surf, whatever. It's gonna do it all. The only thing I would have liked to see included is a dedicated tone knob, but the snap switch pretty much takes care of all my tonal needs, so it wasn't that big of a drawback. That is my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more pedal reviews in the future. Thanks. Hope you have a great week. Bye.